here are the prizes that we did. This is for my giveaway. Where's the question? There we go. Caroline's, how many animals were there on the baby shower cake? Oh, goodness me. And then this was Sheena's question. Did Sheena buy a baby at the Peterborough Doll Show the end of May 23? Okay. And this was the deadline of the giveaway. So that's a surprise. And then in this little bag, you get one coffee. I've given one coffee bag, one tea bag, and a pack of biscuits. One coffee bag, excuse me, one tea bag, and one biscuit. A pack of 2 biscuits. So that's for the winners. And we're going to find out who the winners are in today's Coffee and a Chat. Get your coffees or your beverages ready. And yeah, okay, Missy, no, you're not getting... Hang on, aunties, let's just help this little girl down. Get your coffees or whatever your beverage is ready. It's early, so maybe you're like me and need your cups of coffee. You're going to come over here with your ragamuffin brothers and sister. They're over here been playing. Come over here on the floor, easy. Now, you don't need to stand on the floor, do you? That's it. Be a good girl. Goodness me. I'll give you a toy. Yeah, I'll get you a toy. Right. Let's have a chat. Right, you two sit there nicely then. You want to come up with Mum then, do you? Okay, right. I should think Millie's going to sit there and Mum's going to sit here then. Is that okay, everybody? Everybody going to be settled now? So Mum can do this coffee and a chat? I am. I'm talking to this silly camera. You're right. But it's really saying hello to your aunties and uncles, isn't it? And all your cousins. Yes, Millie, I'll get you up as well. Hang on, everybody. Right, let's see. I expect you can notice we've got a new sofa, aunties. It's because I couldn't really get down on the other one too much. It was a bit much. And I'm going to sit in there. And 14-year-old me loved it. So, you know, I do have personality. Multiple personality. Got new dummies, haven't you? Yeah, and it doesn't really go in the room either. The L-shaped one went in the room better. Russ has got a new chair, and I got a new sofa. We've been waiting for him for 18 weeks because Grumpy had to have extra large sofa, extra large chair. But as long as that man's happy, and then Mum's happy with her new sofa, I can actually get on it. I'm older. I need to be a bit more upright these days. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness, so silly old Mama, ain't she? So thank you very much, everybody, for putting up with the length of time it took to get to the giveaway, to get to this next coffee and a chat. You can see my coffee's right there. It's my first coffee of the morning. So I'm filming this on Thursday, maybe the 3rd of August. You'll know in a minute when I show you the dates for the spin the wheel. And it is in the morning, first thing in the morning, because I'm going out today. I hoped to do it yesterday, but I needed to make some wraps for Russ for the freezer, so I make wraps for him for work. He takes a wrap every day, 2 wraps every day. And we didn't have any left in the freezer, so I made 32 wraps yesterday for the freezer, yesterday morning. So I did want to do this video then, and I didn't get around to it. And in the afternoon we had the chimney sweep come, but then we had drama with our chimney, with our log burner, because it doesn't have the right bit at the top. Oh, so that was a bit of a drama yesterday afternoon. And I was really tired. Ross came home and then it was just like, I was just with the other things I was doing as well in the day. you, Mama? You want that game over there? You can have it in a minute because it's a bit noisy, isn't it? Yeah, so that's why I didn't get that done yesterday. But I did open the boxes with Toby. That was the last video you would have seen. I need some coffee because I was trying to keep my eyes open even now. Oh, you're giving your cousins a cuddle. Oh, right. And today I'm going over to my eldest daughter's to just to catch up with them and to help in the nursery. I think she wants to help sorting out the clothes in the nursery because you know, they got a lot of clothes these days. Back when my girls were small, you didn't get very many clothes. I don't know, it was just different time then, wasn't it? I didn't have a lot of money, so I definitely didn't have a lot of clothes. But now it's easier with, like, people have so much. And it's on Facebook and it's on eBay. It's just so much. I mean, I remember having my middle daughter and being grateful that someone I knew worked for, cleaned a family. And that family was a bit more well off than we were. And she cleaned there and she bought me a bag of clothes from there. Oh, and it was all beautiful matching clothes. I loved it. I really loved it. It was so nice. And when my eldest daughter was small, I think the times back then were kind of like they are now, getting like they are now, you know, when there wasn't so much money floating around. Anyway, and you would trade. I traded. People gave me lots of little dresses, little cute little dresses for her, but then I passed them on to somebody who needed them. Whereas today it's more by, I guess it is pass it on, but it's charity shop and things. Those of my generation will kind of understand where I'm coming from with that conversation. I'm not saying if you have the money. I mean, I remember getting given a voucher and going to Boots and buying my little baby, Kerry, the middle one, a dress. And my mother-in-law saying to me, mother-in-law at the time, saying, I would have bought nappies with that voucher. She was right. She was right. And she probably was thinking what I would think today, because she was like this generation and I was in my 20s. I bought a dress. But I couldn't buy much new stuff then, so that to me was a real treat. But also, and then Adams. Then I found Adams. I don't know when that started, but I found Adams. It definitely was there when my eldest daughter was young, because I shopped in Adams a bit then. But I did work, but I was the main breadwinner, so it was tricky. Anyway, not like today. They look, we've got this given to us, didn't we? No, nothing they've got on was given to us. But we did get this given to us from Auntie Sarah, and it looks nice on you. You like it, don't you? And you've got a big bow in your hair. You have. If you want to show cousins, look, take a big bow in my hair. Look at that. I know you want your game, don't you? Okay, we'll get your game in a minute. You like that game, don't you? We got on a holiday. We got that one on our holiday, didn't we? You lovely. Are you lovely? You are lovely. Yeah. Are you lovely? Millie thinks I'm talking to her. Are you lovely, Millie? Yeah, you lovely dog too, aren't you? Yeah, good girl. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I've been really poorly with like IBS, but real debilitating IBS. Almost. Sorry, Millie, I'll just get that for you. Oh, Millie had a bit of gunky stuff in her eye. Yeah, really, I was really poorly. I think I've only been like that once before, and even not that bad. Oh. So thank you very much. I did want to do that video. I always like to keep my my videos a bit more positive. And, you know, and your escape, everybody's escape from the harsh realities of life. I don't know who said that. That's not my quote, the harsh realities of life. But it fits. So I wasn't going to video, but I hadn't videoed for a few days, and I knew people were asking where was I, and people who I was put it on my private Facebook, and so my friends knew what was up. But and I told a couple of other people who messaged me and asked me if I was right. So I thought I'd do the video so you could, you know, just to share, and I'm glad I did, because oh my word, so many of you suffer with IBS, and it is awful. It really, really is awful. And, you know, for 2 weeks, I felt, really down, really sluggish, really poorly. And I knew it wasn't my fibro. And I knew it was just my belly, because it was massive. My belly was massive. I looked 9 months pregnant. Now I know with IBS you can get a bloated belly, and I do wear a lot of loose clothing, elasticated waist clothing, because of that reason. But I think that was the video I did of the Tidy Up Tuesday. Oh my God, I had a floaty dress on. My belly was huge. It was really sticking out, and I know it probably didn't come across, but I was so uncomfortable. But it was a video I wanted to get done because I was planning on going away that weekend. It was not just a video I want to get done, it was a tidy up of the nursery I needed to get done so I could see the wood for the trees and get Toby's bag ready. Which turned out not happening anyway. And that really, I didn't pay the insurance. I mean, I got the room was £70 a night. I was staying for 2 nights, and I got the room booked for the 2 nights, but on a deal, so if you couldn't get your money back. And I was like, yeah, well, that's fine. I'd have to be on my deathbed before I wouldn't go. And it was, I think I said 4-hour drive for me. I think it was 3.5 hours over there, or 3, and then plus a stop. I would stop, and plus traffic, because it's around the other side of London where I was going, at the dockyard, so it would have been longer anyway with traffic. So I live right over in the West Country. This is right over to the east side of England, and I was just in no fit state to even. I was so down, so cheesed off about that. Really felt really sorry for myself because of the money as well. And the money for the ticket, and the money for the cream tea that we would have had, and just meeting with everybody was. And I'm frustrated that yet again, you know, this whole illness thing stops me from doing something that I wanted to do again. And don't get me wrong, I do a lot, and I'm sure there are more people sat there thinking and saying to the camera, well, Caroline, you know, I can't even leave the house, or it's a military operation before I can leave the house, or, you know, or I can't go to these things, they're too far away, and I hear you. I was just being my little, you know, having my little moment, my little frustrated, feel sorry for me moment that I was allowed to have, because I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed and really down, and Russ knew that if I wasn't going, then I was really poorly. I felt really rubbish, and one of you said, Gail said, well, Caroline, you do a lot. It's probably your body stopping you in its tracks. Well, Gail, it certainly did that, because I was just literally couldn't do nothing. It was horrible. And then, because of the person that I am, I'm sure many of you are like this, you try and get up and go through it. So for a few days, after a few days in bed, I'm like, right, that's it now. Come on, Caroline, get up. And, I was absolutely whacked. I really shouldn't have got up. I got up and what did I do? Things like, potted around, tidying, cleaning and sorting the dishwasher out and feeding my star. All stuff that, that I didn't need to do. And then I was really shattered again. So, it was horrible, but much better. I went out on Saturday with Russ. That was the first time, but I fell asleep on the showground. We went to called Aerofest, and it's like all vintage. It's supported by Royal Navy Wings, and it was all vintage aircraft, and also some people in their own, like microlights, fixed wing microlights, which Russ has got a microlight, but Russ has got a soft wing microlight. So Russ's is kind of like a parachute, but you can get some with fixed wings. That look Russ's is just rough and ready. These look like proper little planes. But it was an event, and you watched them fly in and stuff like that. It was really good. We went last year. It's close to us. It's on a airfield, but a grass airfield. It's not a big, not a big thing. It's run by a load of old boys. It's really fun. They had at a bar, like a shack there. They have food wagons come, and everybody's just so happy and everything. And then the Royal Navy Wings do a display, and that display was at 2:00. And they have loads of little stalls, little trade stands that sell all sorts. I didn't video any of that. In fact, I only took photos. And what else did they have? Oh, they had all vintage cars. Oh, they were wicked. So I love to see all of that. And Russ was like, Russ would have gone on his own. I was like, no, we'll go. And if I feel rough, then bring me home. And then you can go back on your bike. So we went and ended up, I fell asleep. We sat on the ground because I was shattered, sat on the ground, and I fell asleep. I just lay out on the ground and fell asleep. Oh my gosh, I'm such an embarrassment to my husband. And then that was that. And then and then I woke up Sunday and I really didn't feel well again, but we were going to mother-in-law's for dinner. So I did go to mother-in-law's because it's nice to see her. She's she's 80, and so she likes to see us, and so she make the effort of making us a lunch. So we went over there, and then Monday I got up and I felt better. Tuesday I went back and do my appointments, so I felt better. Then we had a funeral Tuesday afternoon, and then, like I say, yesterday I was making all those things, so I'm a bit tired. I was tired last night, a bit tired this morning, but I want to do this because then I'm going over Rebecca's for lunch. So cheers. I have got coffee. What are you drinking? What's your beverage? I always have a coffee in the morning. I try not to drink much coffee throughout the day because of the caffeine. So I usually just have maybe 2 coffees a day. I used to drink a lot of coffee, and I used to get headaches in the afternoon. And so I stopped drinking so much coffee, and that stopped. And then I also have 2 litres of water a day. So I fill up my 1 litre jug, and I have that in the day. What's your beverage of choice? What's your beverage choice? I like hot milk. You like hot milk, don't you? You like hot milk. Shall we take the num-num out? Shall we take the num-num out? No, we won't take the num-num out. Okay. It's got a pussy cat on my dummy. Got a pussy cat on my dummy. Yes, I do. So that was my drama over the last 2 weeks. But like I say, much better now. So what's today? Thursday, yeah. Got no plans for this weekend. So we'll see what we get up to this weekend, won't we? You see? We'll see what we get up to. Yes, we'll see. We'll see. Yay! You're a cute girl, aren't you? Hey, you a cute girl? You are. Has anybody had any new babies? Anybody had? I know somebody that's had a new baby. And we will, Auntie Sarah, and we will be seeing Auntie Sarah soon, I hope. Yes. No, but no new babies for Mummy. Mummy don't want any new babies yet. You know when you get the baby fever and you can't stop thinking about it? Well, I don't have the baby fever yet. And it's not because of my new little grandson coming. She's got 2 weeks left, folks. 2 weeks. Not because of that. Just because that's completely different to these for me. Just because I'm quite, got all these little tykes and they take up my time, and so that's good. I think if I was to have one now, I'd get another one that's like mid-range, so probably wears like 3 to 6 month clothes if I did, because I don't have that age now. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with my toddlers and James, so I'm quite happy. Yeah. What are you two talking about up there? Hey? Toby gets on with everybody, doesn't he? You and Timothy get on well together, don't you? Yeah, you like Timothy? Yes. Timothy's cutie, isn't he? He is. Yes. Right, we better do this giveaway then, folks, haven't we? Okay, so I will now, see a little smile behind there. I will now turn the camera around so I can show you the names that I took off the video, okay? Here are the prizes that we did. This is for my giveaway. Where's the question? There we go. Caroline's, how many animals were there on the baby shower cake? Oh, goodness me. And then this was Sheena's question. Did Sheena buy a baby at the Peterborough Doll Show the end of May 23? Okay. And this was the deadline of the giveaway. So that's a surprise. And then in this little bag, you get one coffee. I've given one coffee bag, one tea bag, and a pack of biscuits. One coffee bag, excuse me, one tea bag, and one biscuit. A pack of 2 biscuits. So that's for the winners. And we're going to find out who the winners are in today's Coffee and a Chat. Get your coffees or your beverages ready. And, okay. So, here we go. This is for my giveaway. Okay. So my giveaway was the blue baby outfit. little boys, 1 to 3 months from mother care outfit. Okay, and so here is the number picker that I use. So we're on 33 for mine. So all we do, I've got this number picker up, and this is the one I use. It's on, just type it into Google. Shows you the date and everything up there. It is 8:44, Thursday the 3rd of August. So we just change that to 33. Pull that down. Okay, can you see? All right, so still the date, 8:45, Thursday the 3rd of August. On my marks. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for supporting me. I always pay back. I love to pay back because I am so blessed. So let's see. Da 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 da. 13. Who is number 13? Number 13 is Mo. Mo-ZP7RS. Woo! I got a feeling, Mo, you won before as well. Mo must have a lucky number. So that's Mo's. So if you contact me via Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, or email, and I'll leave all of that in the description. Right, so that was that one, and we continue down now. We are on Sheena's. Sheena's was for the yellow dress and little socks. And so you didn't have to be in both. You could choose one or the other, or you could choose both. Some people have chosen Sheena's more than mine, which is fine, of course. Some people only have little girls. It was nice to be able to do two. So occasionally I do two, and there will be another giveaway coming up. Not today, but in the next few videos. I've got another one planned. So we got 37 on this one. 37. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it now, guys. Pulling it down. So let me just show you. The one will be down here somewhere. 1 to 37. Okay. And it is still the time 8:47, Thursday, 3rd of August. All right. And get ready, on your march, get set, go. And for a funny moment there, I thought I wasn't bloody videoing, but I have, thank goodness. Okay, who's the winner now? 18. 18. Who is number 18? Cubby Mama 3941. Okay, I'll leave the information in the description. But you can find us on Facebook. We're Caroline Reborn Night on Facebook, so you can message me that way. We are Caroline Reborn Night on Instagram, so you can message me that way. We are Caroline Reborn Night @gmail.com. You can email me with your address. Thank you very much, everybody. Remember, it is just for fun. We do this just for, I better mark down which ones haven't I? Ugh. Sheena's was 18. Cubby Mama. Come on, pen, work. I'm not left-handed. Trying to write with my left hand. So Cubby Mama for Sheena's. And then Mozip. For that one. Yay! We So well done, everybody. Yay. Oh, look, there she is. There she is. There she is. See, I like that little smile up poking out from behind your dummy. You've got a cute little smile, and your little brother in the camera shot back there playing with Emma Jane. So we've also had a bit of a revelation with Frankie. Now, I don't know, on my social media the other day, I put, and I think I said it in my last coffee and chat. Let me just turn this off. In my last coffee and chat, Frankie, what did someone ask me? What does Frankie want to do? What are her plans for over the summer holidays? Well, one plan was to ride a bike. But this was her 3 things: ride a bike, watch the Barbie movie, and go for a picnic. Well, the weather's been pretty shocking at the moment, so we haven't been for a picnic. But she has been going to, there's a club at school on the mornings, and you could do 3 mornings of the week. So she's been going to the club, and they've been doing their cycling proficiency. Did anybody do the cycling proficiency when they were kids? I did when I was at school. So you got bikes. Everybody bought a bike. Well, at the time I didn't have a bike, and so you borrowed bikes. People just in the village just donated bikes, so all of the kids could do their cycling proficiency test at school. So learning how to ride a bike, but learning how to ride a bike safely on the roads. And did anybody else do that? Can anybody else remember doing their cycling proficiency at school? And I don't know if they still do it, but at Frankie's school they do, because again, we live in a village, and it's really good because in the village we have cyclists and we have horse riders and we have walkers. So you really need it. Not only teaches the children about cycling proficiency, about cycling awareness, safety, it teaches them to look for other things while they're on the road. So that's really good to start that at a young age. I mean, we have a whole new thing going on at the moment, is to teach your children in the car to count bikes and motorbikes and push bikes. And that is another way of getting kids to be looking out for cars and bikes so that it's ingrained in them. So when they are older, they'll be doing that automatically. And a bike is one of those same sort of things. Those skills that you learn, you don't forget. They're put into long-term memory. They're like a core memory of you learning how to ride a bike. Anyway, Caroline, wittering on there. I just thought it was good. It was great that was part of this these morning sessions that she can go to. It's so that you can go to up to 3, so that you're not taking them over from other children. Other children can do it. It's we don't have to pay for it. It's voluntary by the school. So she's been riding a bike on that. Well, she's decided she no longer wants her own bike. She doesn't like riding a bike. She kept falling off of it. She can't. I mean, I know if she kept going, she would get the hang of it. But at this moment in time, she is adamant she doesn't want a bike. She doesn't want a bike. So that's that one taken off the list. And now to the Barbie. I think she's going to go to the Barbie movie with some friends. Whether a mummy's going to come and pick her up, and her and her friends are going to go, and they're going to dress like Barbie or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. We haven't got to that stage yet. One thing at a time for everybody in this household, because it's too much otherwise. So too much to think about. And she went off Barbie. She does have a Barbie toy box. She does have Barbies. She does have accessories and things like that. But she went off of them, and I'm not really sure why, but it was when we started finding, the littler Barbies, which are her thing, really. Little creatures, little animals, the little dolls. Apart from like the Nana dolls, they're big, but they're soft body. She found them hard to dress, Barbies. And also she's got her Crybaby, which is a big one, and she's got her Lala Loopsy, which is a big one, but they're different. They're not like the Barbie doll. She's not interested in Bratz or Rainbow High or anything like that. So I was surprised that she wanted to go and watch the Barbie, but I think it's more the experience. She wants to go with her friends. She wants to dress up or wear something pink and go and watch the Barbie movie. So we'll do that. Well, she'll do that. And then she wants a picnic. Well, the weather has been rotten. Mum's been rotten. And the weather has been rotten, funnily enough. So we will get to do that before the end of the school holidays. So that was for the auntie who was asking about that. But then this week, we opened some stuff from Auntie Martine. And it was some crafting bits. So her and Toby and Emma Jane have been up there doing little bits of crafting. So I'm sure we'll show you some of that this week. She finished her stained glass window effect. What did she paint? Oh, a balloon, hot air balloon. And then Auntie Martine sent some wooden shapes, so we've got those. I'm just looking up there because it's at the table. Can't remember what else is up there, but there's something else that they're up there. They were up there. So that's been keeping them occupied as well when the rain has been a-coming. Because they got no nursery either. So, yeah, Mama's got to find things for them to do, hasn't she? So we play lots. So we do play lots, don't we? But the weather hasn't been good for playing outside, has it? We've got outside, we got the toys out, and then I had to come in. And Mum's been lied on the sofa feeling rubbish. They've been very good, actually. They have been very good. Timothy has been good. Timothy's the one that causes, the fuss the most. So there we go. That's it. I haven't even taken my pushchair that I was going to use for the event, the Pram and Dolls event. I haven't even taken that down. That's still sat up there with its orange umbrella. What I might do is just put Toby in the whole setup and sit him in there so I can show you what actually I was going to do. And I've still got a Peter Rabbit haul from when we were on holiday to film. And I'm going to do that. And that's one that you would want to watch. Okay? So there we go. We're going to leave it there now. We hope everybody else is okay. Thank you for all the support and encouragement. Thank you for sharing your stories because, it's good. It's good to know this. There is somebody who has IBS and she said she hasn't looked up how it affects her body. And by listening to other people and reading other people's stories, you get to understand how it affects your body, how it affects your life, and know that you're not alone. And I think that's the main thing for me in this community that we've grown here. What are you looking at? Yeah, there's a fly in here, isn't there? So it is summer and it's fly season. We don't like flies in our house, do we? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good week and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Are you going to wave bye? Are you going to wave bye? Bye-bye. You're not shy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. See you in the next video.